Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Grace. The meeting shall start now. Hello. Hi. Here's a couple of things to take note. This meeting will be recorded for archive purpose. For any speech that requires no recording, kindly mention before presenting the speech. For physical attendance, please speak using the microphone given to allow the audibility of online audience. For online audience, please only unmute while you are speaking and kindly switch on video all the time to show support to the speakers. Group photo will be taken separately for online and physical attendees during break time. So with that, I'd like to pass the stage to Mr. President to present the opening speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Toastmasters meeting 372 with the team. You sure is it Happy New Year? I don't think it's Happy New Year. Presenting 2024 is okay lah, related lah, Happy New Year. 2023A. Okay. Thank you and noted with thanks from Nicholas, not me. Okay. So before I start, just why we choose this team is because it's 2023A. And since we get into a new year, I was expecting everyone to have a new year resolution. So I asked it around just now. The one that I think most relatable to mine should be getting a dean list for this semester again. But I know it's kind of hard because I still haven't started studying until now. My econometrics is still on my week 5 slides. My macro still on my week 3 slides. So no. So wish me luck. I'm dying here. Moving on, I would like to thank a few external role players. Presentation mastery level 5, persuasive influence level 3, Sri Kugan from Oracle Advanced Toastmasters Club as our general evaluator for today. So do you want to introduce a bit of yourself?
Yeah. So how to introduce? Is there any question?
Maybe just a quick intro about yourself and your New Year resolution.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hello everyone at the University Malaya Toastmasters Club. So my name is Sri Kugan. I've been in Toastmasters for the past 6 years. I come from the Oracle Advanced Toastmasters Club. Now my New Year's resolution is simple: to take care of my health. That's all. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you so much, and I wish you good health. Next, we have distinguished Toastmaster Veera Mano from Mahakavi Tamil Toastmasters Club, the immediate past president and current VPE.
Okay, thank you, President. I'm Veera Mano. I joined Toastmasters quite recently in the year 1995. I think my Toastmasters membership is elder than most of the students in UM or UM Toastmasters Club. My daughter is doing law, second-year law student in UM. I asked her to join. She said, "Daddy, I'm busy studying for my exam. Next time I join you." So I enjoy Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a place where we continuously experiment to learn about ourselves while we are communicating to others. My new resolution is to remain calm and relax in whatever situations that arises. And this year, to be specific, I want to be a millionaire by in 6 months' time. And I've been telling this for the past 15 years. Over to you, President Lin.
Yes. Thank you so much, and I wish you luck. Next we have distinguished Toastmaster Ricky Su from Short and Sweet Toastmasters Club as our speech evaluator for the day. Introduce. Oh,
I wish to be short and sweet. You are. It's impossible, right? But at least I'm hard and young. Sure. My name is.
thank you so much. Next slide. Toastmaster Khalid Idris from Club Pidato Kuala Lumpur, which is also our District 51 Admin Manager, as one of our speech evaluators today. Can you introduce yourself? Wow, my speech evaluator.
Hello, my name is Khalid Idris. I'm a member of Toastmasters since 2014. And my New Year's resolution is to be wiser, slimmer, and happier than before. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And last we have Engaging Humor Level 1, Sim Jia Chuan from Thai UMT Toastmasters Club as one of our speakers today.
Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Sim Jia Chuan from Thai UMT Toastmasters Club. I'm currently serving as the VPM of the club. And for my New Year resolution, I want to fulfill my previous New Year resolutions from 5 years ago. And that's to be a more engaging and a humorous person.
Okay, with that, I want to pass the session to our Toastmasters of the evening, Presentation Mastery Level 2, and also our Vice President membership, Nicholas.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Presiding Officer Jane. Today, I'm the Toastmaster of the evening. As the Toastmaster of the evening, I'll be your MC for the very first meeting of 2024 Toastmaster Club. This is a very big honor for me as I am the MC for the first time in 2024 for Toastmaster Club. And I believe that all of you have your own New Year resolution. For me, my New Year resolution is to become more fit and I want to build more muscles. No. I'm humble. But as we know that that's our next meeting will also be near to Chinese New Year. And I'm wearing all black, so be careful. Okay, what is Toastmasters? What is Toastmaster? Toastmaster is actually a worldwide non-profit organization that empowers people through communication and leadership. And Toastmasters, there are 270,000 members within like 14,200 clubs in 148 countries. Okay. Other than that, it's also an effective provider of dynamic, high-value, experiential communication and leadership skill development. Now, I would like to go to the next slide. Flow of the meeting. There are 3 parts to this meeting for today. First is table topics. What is table topics? You may ask. Table topics is a session where everyone will be given a chance, hopefully, everyone given a chance to give an impromptu speech for 1 to 2 minutes by the table topic master, which I will reveal later. Next, the second part is the prepare speeches. Prepare speeches is a session for speakers to have a safe place to practice their public speaking as well as to complete their projects. And the last session for the day is evaluation session. As speakers give their speeches, they need to have evaluation, constructive criticism. As I remember one of a Toastmaster say, evaluation is the breakfast for champions. Who was it? That was a Toastmaster said. Oh, area director, area W1 director Lee Ming Kang say that. Next. Okay. So these are the role players. I like to introduce to the role players. Without the role players today, we will have no meeting. So I like to invite the first role player, Grammarian, Toastmaster, Ikhtifar, Rafi.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm the Grammarian for tonight. So tonight, the word of the day is resolution, which means a resolve or a decision or a determination. So before I explain or give an example, right, I want everyone to say this together with me. Resolution.
Resolution.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 25 people have used the words. All right, so resolution. As the new year begins, Lydia has made a resolution to exercise early and regularly to improve overall health. Or number 2, the company implemented a resolution to reduce its carbon footprint by investing in sustainable practice and renewable energy resources. Back to you, Idris.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ikhtifar, for making us say the word resolution, and your word of the day brings me resolve and determination as well. Next, I want to invite the R counter, Toastmaster Jefri.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nicholas. Hi everyone, my name is Jefri, and my New Year resolution is to reduce the number of speech crutches when I'm speaking throughout the year in Toastmasters. Hence, that is why I'm here. I want to help everyone as well to improve in terms of their R's, and Therefore, my role as the R counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will also listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sounds, including and I will also note when a speaker uses repeated words or phrases such as I, this means. At the end of the meeting, I will present my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Nicholas.
Thank you, Jefri, for letting us know your resolution is to have lesser pause crushes, fillers for your speeches. Okay, I want to invite the first timer as a timer for our meeting. Elven Chan Kai Sing.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster. My name is Elven, and I'm the timer for today. So as a timer, I will time table topics, prepare speech and evaluations. And so I will be using green, yellow, and red to signify that the time remaining for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, first timer. Thank you, first timer, Evan. Okay, next, I want to invite Mr. Sri Kugan to introduce his role.
Thank you very much to the Toastmaster of the evening, and greetings to my fellow Toastmasters. Now, the purpose of the General Evaluator is to lead the evaluation session and also to evaluate the meeting as a whole. As such, it is my role to highlight the positive points about the meeting and look into the points for improvement. At the end of the meeting, I will be providing the General Evaluator's report. Thank you, and back to you, TOE.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator Mr. Sri Kugan, for your introduction as well as your report. Later, you'll be giving us wisdom. Next, it's the table topic session, and I want to introduce you, the Area W1 Director, Lim Ming Kang, as our table
topic master. Thank you, the energetic. Hi, welcome, Umairah. Thank you, the energetic Toastmaster of the evening, Nicholas. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Table Topic Sessions. Table Topic Session is a session open to members and guests where you have to volunteer yourself and give a 1 to 2 minute speeches. All right, 1 to 2 minute speeches. I would like the timer to demonstrate the timing. Timer, could you demonstrate the timing? Yes. At 1 minute, green light will be shown. At 1.5 minutes, yellow light be shown. Is it? Yes. 2 minutes, red light be shown. And you've given 30 seconds to wrap up your speech after you see the rate. For physical audience, the cards will be also shown at the timer table, so please be aware of that. The purpose of table topic is for you to improve or to practice your impromptu speech, to think fast and to speak fast, construct your sentence fast, right? May I have a first volunteer from the online? Perhaps a Toastmaster to set an example for our guests. Anyone from online would like to try? Khalid? Joshua?
Yeah, maybe I can try.
All right. You okay to switch on your camera?
Oh, okay. I think should be able to see me.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
See, online, I prepared 24 topics for all of you, 2024. And I would like you to pick a person to choose a topic for you. You can pick anyone from the physical.
Physical, a bit hard to see who's in physical.
Is that Ikhtifar to choose for you?
Sure.
Okay, not my fault now. Can you? And your topic is, listen carefully. One thing or things you regret doing in 2023. Things you regret doing in 2020. Pass the stage to Joshua Lim Kim Yu.
Thanks to Table Topics Masters, Ming Kang. Regret. I don't think there is much regret in whatever I do in life, unless it somehow made me feel a little bit embarrassing. In fact, I would say that whenever I do something, I tend to do it with confidence or try not to care too much of how it will affect my life. Hence, it is a bit hard for me to say that there are some regrets in 2023. Although right now, currently, there is a thing that made me feel that I regretted doing it in 2023. Right now, I am in my final year, carrying out my final year project. This topic that I'm doing is related with IoT. I required some guidance from my supervisor to guide me in doing my final year project in terms of how should I carry out the experiment, how should I write my report. Sometimes my supervisor, he is busy, so it's hard for both of us to set a time to meet up with each other and discuss how am I supposed to proceed with my final year project. And oftentimes he may be very busy with other things related with engineering. So I'm left in the dark most of the time, and I have to figure things out slowly by reading through literature reviews, research works, and even asking my friends. That is one thing that perhaps I may regret in, not to say choosing this lecturer, but regretted of not doing things earlier to figure things out, figure the pattern of my supervisor so that I can come out with a way that both of us can have a win-win situation in my final year project. Back to you, Toastmaster, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, first speaker Joshua Lim. I wish you, Joshua, and everyone who is doing your final year projects or your third year projects, all the best to you and wish you pass with flying colors. Our second volunteer has been determined, who is our new member, Sherru. Let's welcome Sherru on stage. You are not picking for her, she's picking herself. Choosing your own destiny, Sherru. You're gonna pick one question from here. I will read it for you. You have unlimited time to think. The time will start when you start. So take the time to think. But don't take like half an hour. Okay. What's the one thing you did not achieve in last year, 2023, and you would like to achieve this year? What's the one thing you did not achieve in 2023 and you would like to achieve this year? Let me open it for you. Okay, and the way you wear is like this is on your left. Yes, and you wear it like that. Do you need me to repeat the question? What's the one thing you regret? Sorry, what's the one thing you did not achieve in 2023? Yes, and you would like to achieve this year, right? Do you want to test the mic?
Hello.
Yes. Try to speak louder, then it's perfectly fine. And all the best to you. Good luck. Clap.
Some of you might already have heard my story. Because I actually attended a previous online meeting, I had resumed my course after more than 2 years of MC due to a stroke in 2020. Last year, I resumed my course and I focused too much on academic aspect and didn't improve in my speaking skill. So this year, I had decided to join Toastmaster Club last week so that I can speak more fully and more confidently with anyone. There are some expectations for myself so that I can actually achieve the goal and I will be able to move on because in medicine, we not only need medical knowledge, but we also need a lot of communication skills, ability, resource skills so that we can give confidence and help the future.
Thank you so much. Let's give our new member a round of applause. Sherru, I believe you'll come to a right place. We have all these members willing to help you. And guess what? We all want to achieve that. So let's achieve together. Next, the third speaker will be from online. I hope it's a guest. And I see a few guests in our online. May I call out some guests like Fatini, Kang, or even our new member, Grace. Would you like to try? And slide. Who is slide? Yes. Any from online? Otherwise, I will go for physical. 3, 2, 1. All right. So for physical, I heard that Umairah, do you want to try? Umairah, Umairah, Umairah. Let's welcome our another new member, Miss Umairah, on stage. Ah. I will pass you this and I will read the topic for you. Or do you want to? I think I read it for you. Okay. So your topic is, okay, this is on the left and you're wearing it. May I get a bento Jane to help with this? Can. And try to move the mic close to your mouth, right? Okay. Okay. Your topic is, what's the most memorable speech you have heard or delivered in your life? Not just Toastmaster, right? Like the TED Talks you listen in YouTube, the speeches you listen to in your lecture. So what's the most memorable speech you have heard or you have delivered in your life? Presenting by Umairah.
So hi everyone. I'm really sorry because I am a new member and I don't really get too comfortable to speak English. That's why I am attending this session. So the most memorable speech that I've ever heard is from my teachers back then when I was at my secondary school. My admin teacher, she told me that we must do the things earlier. Because if we don't start earlier, then later we will regret with our last minute work. So I really apply what she told me very long time ago. So for my journey in University of Malaya, I really practice what she said to me, and I really do my things on time and really get the things done early. So I also don't like to make my work postpone my work and organize my work. That's all.
Thank you, our new member, Miss Umairah. All right. Unfortunately, there is no memorable speech I received from my teacher. Oh, okay. Maybe our future teacher will provide some memorable speech to my kids. Okay, let's move on to the next speaker. I still hope the online to participate.
I will have a go.
Jeffrey,
Take up challenge. Yes.
want to draw for you, not Ikhtifar.
Who's gonna draw for me?
Nominate.
Physical.
Yes. Oh,
I
Kunyet.
nominate Kunyet. Okay, Kunyet.
Okay, your topic is, thanks to Kunyet, it's a little bit challenging. Describe 3 fictional characters or real people you would like to invite to your New Year countdown. Name 3 fictional or real characters you would like to invite to your New Year countdowns. Do you want me to repeat the questions? All good?
It's okay. I got it. Got it.
Let's clap for Jefri.
The 3 people, real life, be it real life or fictional characters that I would like to bring along with me to a New Year countdown. First of all, I'll definitely ask Kang to join me because I want to see in person how long does it take for him to start a fire. Would it be by midnight we'll have fire, or is it by tomorrow night on the 2nd of January? Then we'll have something to eat. Hopefully, we'll not be starving by then. The second person that I would like to invite from Toastmasters, University Malaya Toastmasters Club, will definitely be Zhi Jun because of how hardworking she is. Because when there's only 3 of us, I believe that she can invite more people to join us, like how many external role players and members joining us today, so that our countdown will be less boring and more cheerful. The third person that I would like to invite is definitely a fictional character, because if I only name 3 people, then people think I'm being unfair because didn't invite them as well. Hence, the fictional character that I would like to invite will definitely be the Godzilla. I'm not sure why, because it just popped out in my mind. I would definitely want to see a Godzilla stomping in Malaysia while enjoying the fireworks. Some people might say that I'm quite cruel, but I'll say that I'm being reasonable because like everyone likes a kaiju, Godzilla, because it's so iconic. And we will be living under a flip coin. Not sure we'll be alive or dead by then. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master Ming Kang.
Thanks for the invitation. I might not be going. I will be killed by Godzilla. Okay. Lastly, we have someone is quite not special. She's been doing the VP stuff for all along. Didn't have chance to speak, but she can speak today. So let's welcome our VP Zhi Jun as our last speaker. You may draw a topic. Don't blame for drawing a difficult topic. Okay, let me read it for you. Okay lah. The topic is share a goal you have achieved in 2023 and tell us what are the steps you took to achieve that goal. So you're a life guru now to us. You want me to repeat?
I know, but I'm thinking.
Okay.
First of all, if I have any goal.
Let's welcome Zhi Jun. Okay, our speaker decided to change the topic, so you may draw another one. There are 22 more for you to draw. This topic, if you have a chance to meet Toastmasters International President to the president. If you have a chance, all right, I don't have to repeat and the floor is yours. Clap for Zhi Jun.
What I'm Jun. If I have a chance to meet the Toastmaster International President, what I will talk to him. For me, I think I will talk about 2 things. First is to express my gratitude to him as doing effort as in the Toastmaster, and second is suggest something for our benefit as a student member. What I did better, I will tell you. First, I would like to express the gratitude. Like I think for everyone same as me, why we joined Toastmaster, I think many of us same as me is like we want to improve our public speaking, and we want to be a better speaker, or even though just a minor, just to want to improve in the communication or just to improve English. So I would like to express about my thanks and my appreciation to him as
with effort in working on the Toastmaster and maintaining the Toastmaster international system. And second, besides expressing my appreciation, I would like to suggest something, which is the student reduction fee. I don't think this can, but first of all, why student reduction fee is important? Because as we know that the criteria of being a Toastmaster member is 18, you have to be 18 years old and above. And 18 years old and above include that the community about the University of College students. As a student, we might not have the ability how to earn money yet, and just as students, we may get money from them. So we need some student reduction fee in order to improve ourselves, besides that having more post-friendly. So I think that's all from me, which is express my appreciation to him for being work hard in the maintaining a care system and suggesting him about the student reduction fee. That's all.
Thank you. I now see a future leader in District 51, Toastmasters District 51. All the best to Zhi Jun. And that concludes the table topic session. A round of applause. Brave souls of today. Let's move on to the vote, because we still need a champion, right? Let's vote for the best. Stop seeing my face and let's go to the QR code. Okay. For the physical audience, you can scan this and vote for our best. For the online audience, you may go to the favorite browser to search for sli.do/umtmc. Yes, you can also scan the QR code as mentioned by our president. Or if you can't scan and can't type in the website, I'm not sure what to do. You can send a message to our admin here to show your work, but please go to slido.com. Right. After voting, we have come to an end of table topic sessions. Right. Before going for a break, I would like to have a group photo. Let me give you like a 1 minute to finish your voting. Yes. Good. How many more needed? 5 more needed. We need 5 more votes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that concludes the table topic sessions, and we now move to a group photo. Let's have a group photo. Group photo will be taken separately for online and for physical. So for physical, please come forward and let's have a group photo. For online, may I request Jeffrey to take the group photo for the online participants?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. I'm Grace. The break time is over.
Thank you for you know the time is over. Okay, now it's 8:47 and let's resume to the meeting. So now it's the second part of our meeting, which is prepare speeches. Today, for the first speaker, is someone very special because he comes from UMT. Is it from Penang? UMT Penang. Woo! Okay, so I want to, before the speaker, I want to explain to you like the 11 pathways. So there are 11 pathways in Toastmasters. And also there are 5 core competency with 5 levels. So I made up an abbreviation to remember the 5 core values. So you used to say ICPMS. ICPMS. I stand for interpersonal communication. C stand for confidence. P stand for public speaking. While M stand for management. And S stand for strategic leadership. So now you know ICPMS. Repeat with me. It's the 5 core value. Okay, now let's not waste any more time and continue to the next slide. So, Sim Jia Xuan, level 2, connect with your friends. To save some time, I will not ask the evaluator to read the purpose statement. So now, next, okay, Sim Jia Xuan will be presenting Generation Z. Generation Z, Sim Jia Xuan. The stage is yours.
All right, my test. Can anyone hear me clearly?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, greetings to everyone, online and physical. Before I start my speech, I would like to know how many of you are born during the late 1990s and early 2010s. Can we please get some hands raised here? Okay, actually quite a few of you. Now, as you may already know, I'll be talking about Gen Z, which is about you guys. And what's a better way to start off by playing a little game? Have you ever heard about if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands? Now, let's do a quick little game, shall we? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really wanna show it. If you're lying to yourself, then clap your hands. Nice. Now, for those of you who are trying to convince yourself that everything is fine, gotcha. As for those who are not paying attention and was just following the beat, well, I hope you just enjoyed the little song at last. Now, what exactly was this little charade supposed to be? Let me explain. Based on multiple articles, I've gathered that Generation Z is a generation that has the most mental health issues. For the majority of it, we have Zoomers to thank for that. I mean, if you were to take away the amount of users who went into TikTok and diagnosed themselves with mental health issues, I believe half of the percentage will be gone. But why exactly does this generation have the most issues? Now, I don't want to be a mother here, but it's all the social media's fault. With the influence of content creators that have become a bad influence for young children, some of them may end up thinking that being depressed is a whole personality trait. Oh, I'm Ashley, I'm 15, and I'm depressed. Sorry to any Ashleys out there. However, I'm not saying all of these are the case. Some can also stem from issues such as competitiveness of the work environment. The competition in the working environment has drastically changed throughout the entire year due to technological advancements and maybe even higher qualifications. I definitely kind of had a taste about it when I was trying to find a job during my internships. I mean, I was competing with other colleagues trying to get a company when I was like literally fighting for my entire life. So for this, I would like to know how many of you currently have a bachelor's degree? Or at least trying to go for bachelor's degree? Oh, okay, I see. Now, here's sadly a bad news for you. Before, bachelor's degree was something that you can be proud of, something that's hard to achieve. But now, anyone can have a bachelor's degree, like it's a garage sale. It's almost like having a bachelor's degree just makes you an average person in our current society. I mean, come on, you can ask anyone on the streets, and I assure you, 8 out of 10 times, they're going to reply, hey, I have a bachelor's degree. The auntie in the night market, yeah, bachelor's degree. The uncle in the food store, yeah, bachelor's degree. Now, the garbage man, nah, not a bachelor's degree. Not a bachelor's degree. A master degree. It's funny how some of the teachers said that if you don't do well in class, you will end up becoming a garbage man. Well, apparently some garbage men can make more than the teachers. So have that, Miss Key. Now, for this part, I would like all of you to answer me honestly. Who here struggles to communicate with people? Are there anyone who struggles to communicate with people? Oh, okay. Honest. Now, some of you may be curious why this generation start to lack core communication skills. This might have been caused due to the early exposure of devices. Again, sorry for being the nagging mom here, but the children are way too used to communicating through messages that they end up growing accustomed to it. But if you put them face to face with each other, they end up stuttering like they got tased by a taser. Perhaps people are just kind of scared of being judged, or perhaps they don't have the self-confidence. Of course, well, for me, I'm just kind of scared of humans overall. This will end up becoming a major problem to Gen Z because the lack of communication will end up causing the Gen Z people to struggle to fit into society, which may cause them to feel isolated and lonely. Now, what's the lesson that we learned today? That half of the Gen Z need mental health? No. That Gen Z needs to socialize with other people at an early age? Close, but no. Or perhaps maybe Gen Z needs to stop thinking that bachelor's degree is gonna make a difference to their life. Of course not that either, because bachelor's degree is a very important thing still. But what I learned is that we should stop giving kids full access to the internet, or they will end up becoming the next person who has depression as their nickname. And that should be all of my speech. Thank you.
So much to the speakers, Mr. Sim Jia-Xuan, for your inspiring speech, Gen Z's mental health. Now I have a new Year resolution, which is to take care of my mental health and make sure that my well-being is safe by not using that much social media. Okay, thank you. Next. Okay, and for the next speaker, who's the next speaker? Why is there chair on the stage? Okay, speaker is from Toastmaster University Malaya, Mr. Kenneth Kang, Level 3 Consensus Assignment Option 1. Evaluator will not read the purpose statement. Thank you. Let's wait for a while. Setting up. This is a very special speech. So, Kenneth, do you want to use which mic? Okay, so mic testing.
Mic testing.
Wow, so many people on the stage. Okay, so presenting to you, Kenneth. Kenneth will present you work. Kenneth, the mic, the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone. I'm not Toastmaster Kenneth, but I don't know why I'm on stage, so let's waiting for him.
Okay, timer starts now, yeah? Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So this will be my project, Reaching Consensus. So this will be a simulation whereby these are the group members. A topic will be given to them, and they will discuss to reach a decision. Okay, so you guys just relax and share your opinion, and then just discuss as usual. A topic will be given. All right?
Don't grade us too much.
Sorry,
Don't ask
the
too
topic
hard.
will be very, very easy about work. So are you guys now students, right?
Yes.
What year of student?
Yes.
Yeah, so which year are you from?
I just graduated.
Oh, just graduated. Cool. Then you will be very suitable for this topic. Okay, how about you?
Me, I'm from UITM.
Oh, cool. Which year are you from?
Huh?
Which year are you from?
This year I'm third year.
Oh, third year, cool. I'm also third, final year student, fourth year.
Year 1 UM student.
I'm a second year.
Second year?
First year.
Oh, cool. First year. Are you first year? Good year.
Yes.
I thought you told me your second. Okay, just kidding. All right. So the topic is, am I sharing the screen? No. Sorry. Oh, cannot see me. I could see that. Okay, that's awkward. Yeah, I thought just now I said already and then moved off.
Like that.
Teacher Ali. No, my account is under teacher Ali. All right, so the topic will be about work. And what we need to do is, first of all, I will give you an overview. Second, you share your ideas, and we list the ideas, and finally we lead to a decision and a closure, which is a consensus. All right, the topic will be so slow one. Okay, as a fresh graduate, is it better to create a business after graduation or work for others? Okay, all right. So starting from you.
I think for me.
Yeah.
As a fresh graduate. So for me, my opinion, as a fresh graduate, I think it's better to work for others first. Because we need, as a fresh graduate, we need stability to create if we want to create a business or pursue our life. Because if we nearly first year business become bankrupt, hard, susah in Malay, very hard. So that's my opinion.
All right, thank you so much. So what he said is about stability. Okay, anyone support this idea?
For me, I support. I just have my personal is I'm a secret person more than a flexible person. So if I want, I just a fresh graduate. Maybe there are minority of people with the talent about doing entrepreneurship or doing entrepreneur or doing business. Unfortunately, majority of us are not. Majority of us, we don't have much of money. We don't have much of the network. And we still, stability. We still not stable enough. So perhaps we have to step into the workplace and try to work for others to get your fund to start a business and expand your network during your workplace. In order, then you can start to slowly plan for your little business or little entrepreneur. That's my point.
All right, thank you so much. This is those children said about we don't have much starting capital and network. And of course, first we have to get fun and expand our network while we are working. Okay, so now we listen to two supporting opinions on work for others. How about anyone support that create business is better? Oh, you support this one, okay. All right, so now we want to hear about who supports create business. Okay, anyone?
I wanted to vote for work for others first, but seems like no one wants to volunteer for start your business yourself. So I think I'm here to support Kenneth to start my own business once. If I were a fresh grad. In life, right, we are determined to do something specific and some sort of like specialize in some field. There's no point you try soccer at 5 years old, basketball at 8 years old, badminton at 11 years old. At the end of the day, you will be a master of none. So I do believe that if you try to figure out what you want to do, and you have people like Elon Musk, you have people like Bill Gates dropped out. Elon Musk started his business when he was around 15. And so I believe in specialization. That's why there's one story about it. So one person go and ask this Beethoven, saying, how can I be a good pianist? So Beethoven asked him, since which age you want to become a pianist? He said, 22. And Beethoven said, you will never become a good pianist. And so the person asked Beethoven, why? Beethoven said, when I know that I want to become a pianist, I was 4 years old. And this has never changed until now. Start early and don't wait.
Okay, so what Elven has told us is about try. Figure out what we want to do, plan, and finally, after we plan, we figure out, we focus. Okay, so this is the essence that Elven has told us. Okay, anyone here supports creating business? Or if you want to change your idea, it's okay also? Yes, that's cool.
Okay, so in my opinion, there is some argument to be made for starting a business first. And often people think when you're starting a business, you need to have a shop, you need to have an office, but that's not exactly the case. In terms of the cost, for example, well, you can start by freelancing. Okay, you can start by going on Fiverr, some websites out there that can provide you not only with the network, but also less cost to in figuring out when you want to start it. So that you can get some projects on there. Same in terms of networking as well. So you can see from that as well. Nowadays, we have Google businesses, and this is one approach I heard from TikTok, which is just to go up, look the nearest shop in your area, for instance, and just start calling them, asking to make a website for them. So that's like one approach you can make. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So what he mentioned is about we can start easy with our business, either through a lot of platforms such as through freelancing, through online platforms like Fiverr. Fiverr, right? It's a new website. Later I will try. Sorry? Website already. Okay. Maybe I'm updated. And Google Business. So we have a lot of avenues to try, not only about what for others, but in business we have a lot of ideas, right? Okay. So now we have 2 versus 2. Wow, that is interesting. Yes, sure, you can change. All right. Oh, neutral. Oh, wow. Okay. You'd like to share your point as well?
I think it depends on whether the business that you want to attempt is already available in the market or not. If you want to try something that is still not appearing in the market, why not just try it? Because if there is someone who has attempted the business, why not get some experience from them and learn lesson, and then you can do it better than that person. But if nobody has done it before, you can just try.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. So what Sherru has mentioned is about to see whether the business is available or not available. If available, sorry, if it's not available, then we try to make it available. We pioneer the business. And if it's available, then we learn through the experience to see whether it's right or wrong, right? Okay, cool. So now Sherru is neutral, and this is create you support. Oh, cool. We have 2 support, 2 work for others, 1 neutral. Oh my god, a diverging situation right now to reach a consensus. Okay, so now starting from creating business, who wants to prove that this point is correct and all other points are not so accurate? Okay.
All right, I'll start by saying that in terms of starting small, it might be easier by starting a business with how competitive job searching is nowadays. This isn't like the 80s or 90s where you can call someone and then give you a job. I had like 2 interviews in the last 2 months, and all of them have a second stage interview. Some of them has like a 6-page Google Doc filled with technical questions I have to answer. Yeah. So it's very competitive. So job searching can be very competitive, and in certain circumstances, for example, low CGPA or very unlucky for a very unlucky person, it might be better for them to start by creating a business.
All right. So thank you so much. So what you mentioned is about nowadays the job market is competitive, so business definitely stands out. Why not we try the business first? if we can't stay in the job market. Right. So anyone, okay, for the creating business titles, okay, Evan, do you have any points to reinforce or do you have any points to refute?
Yeah. Some sort of like the same questions. If I knew what I want to do, I wouldn't have come into universities. That was after. It's quite a big assertive statement, but I was thinking about this when I just graduated from SDPM. I mean, after I get the results, then I know that I proved myself, and I was thinking what I want to do. I didn't know what I want to do. In fact, until now, I didn't know what to do. So I'm studying in uni. If I knew it, I would have tried out myself. But my point is that we work for people sometimes because we don't know what to do, so we follow the majority. But if we know what value we want to create to this society, we might just start it and do it. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much. So what I was mentioning is about with business, we can do anything. So if you don't know what to do, you can follow our heart, right? Are you mentioning something like this?
Yeah.
And try to create value to others. Okay, thank you so much, Evan. Okay, for the side of work for others, any points to reinforce? Okay, Zhi Jun?
For me, I didn't support the career business. Is like this is my personal experience. It's not like before you can start off your creating business, you may just work as a freelancer or find a platform like that, like Amway, Atomy something, and then to gain experience. This is my personal experience. On last year March, I was invited by one of my friends, my classmate, to awards, like the appreciation ceremony of Amway. And then when this is my first time I go to the such time of the ceremony, then what I listen is about like 2025 get diamond, 2025 get diamond. And also don't work for people. Don't work for people. You don't have future. You must work for yourself. Be your own boss. And then the next second, it disappoint me because one of the person share about the something like how the Amway works. It's like you have a mentor or you have a boss, and then you just keep fighting for the subordinate or something. What I think like is this something like is this a kind of work for people also? So yeah. Maybe my thinking is like that. Also, many of them they want to do a business, but this kind of thing is also like we work for other. You work for the Amway company. You work for the Amway company. You work for the Atomy company. So this more like working for people. This is my point.
All right. So what you mentioned is about like you borrow resources from a company. For example, you see the company also it has bigger resources and then you work for it. Although you are like selling the product from a company, although that a lot of like multi-level marketing company, they will say, okay, you are doing a business, right? In essence, you are still working for others. You are representing that, right? Okay. So one more point for work for others.
Thank you, our moderator, Kenneth. And I would like to say that I am not 100% in this agreement because we need to reach is that what my point is? It's okay if you want a business, but point is that not now, not after 24 start immediately. To think, just work for others and see the real situation in the industry you want to work for. For example, if you want to start a law firm, you need to work as a lawyer to get that network, like Fiverr and all that, so that people trust you. If you say how many years you want to represent me at a criminal case, and say 2 years only, are you going to and just if you have 2 years only. No, think correctly, you think correctly, you need experience as well. now the business that is related to all of us. A Toastmasters is a business, you know. Toastmasters Club is a business. You get clients, you get number of clients, you get managers. You need to be staying afloat. If not, next year the fees goes up again. And also because of that, you know, Toastmasters networking is very important. You know, if you want to get external help, you need network. If you want to get, you need to be, if you want to be an external, a very SLA school, you need network. You need 5GE network. So that's the most important thing. That's why I think maybe not right now, just not immediately after school. But depends on the business. If you want to start selling food, I don't think the universities are for you. That I bet you.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, how many minutes more, timer? Okay, thank you so much. So, in my opinion, what I can figure out is there is a pattern in our discussion now. So, let's say, okay, ladies and gentlemen, so let's say if just now the point mentioned about the gaining experience, yes, anything you want to add on?
Yeah, sorry. From what I heard, there are three logical fallacies appeared in the other side. The first thing is Zhi Jun mentioned about that. 1 minute. Zhi Jun mentioned about that. From the past experience. Now, Zhi Jun had great experience about that. Not so great experience. But the main thing is, what we need to do, suppose, is not to follow experience, but to follow the first principle thinking method. So we often bias due to our experience, and so we can't make a thorough analysis. The second thing is, we know that Amway is something suspicious in terms of so people smart like Kenneth and Zhi Jun, they won't go to Amway. They won't believe in that. So that's the second thing. And then from the brother right there, sorry, from Alif, Alif mentioned about you are not ready yet. But the thing is, you won't be ready to step out your comfort zone. The moment that you want to step out your comfort zone, it will impossible for you to be ready. So in every circumstance of life, when we decided to step out our comfortable zone, we are not ready.
All right. So the point mentioned about stepping out of our comfort zone is very important, right? Okay, so in our discussion here, or anything want to add on, Angel? Okay, so go. You go. So basically, you are okay with both, right? Okay, cool.
Maybe I can add a bit more to the neutral side here. It's a bit of the criticism towards the question itself, actually. Why can't we do both? So there's a question here. You can definitely, like, for example, while working, you can start a freelance project, do some freelance project as well. That is something that is possible.
Yeah, so why not you do why not you reach a consensus?
I agree. Why not just do both at the same time? Why not?
Okay, so okay, sure. So now, I think the flow is more towards to this new show, right? So if we want to start, why not we start with both, but little by little, right? I can see that the flow is something like this.
Yes,
So,
I agree.
okay, so anyone agree with this?
Yes.
Everyone agrees?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So we can conclude that we reach a consensus. That in neutral, that means we go both, but slowly we build up our resume, build up our skills. Like this, right? Instead of choosing either one. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's the best.
Great. Then we reach a consensus already. Okay, thank you so much for this discussion, and I hope that we have a very fruitful discussion and a very fruitful exchange of topics and exchange of mindset. All right, thank you very much.
Okay. That's a chair. Thank you, Toastmaster Kenneth, for your wonderful consensus, which is neutral to which is neutral for fresh graduate to work for someone or go start your own business. The consensus is neutral. Okay. Now, I'd like to invite the last speaker of the day, which is someone very special to UMTMC, because she is the president of Toastmaster Club, Jin Wong Yi Jin, IP4, IP1. But she's doing level 4 managed project successfully. So she's doing a level 4 project. That's why I stumble my speech. Okay, so Jane. First of all, Jane is a very innovative person, so she take innovative planning.
Wow. Wow.
Yes,
Master
Ming Kang is a very good at a master. Okay. So Jane Wong will be reflecting on ISEC 23, International Speech Evaluation Contest, reflecting on International Speech Evaluation Contest 2023, Jane Wong.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to present my journey of a contest chair during our International Speech and Evaluation Contest on last year, 8th of December. Oh, 7th of December. Yeah, 1 month already. Forgot lah. It's important for participants, for winners. I'm not a contest winner, right? So when I took up the responsibilities as a contest chair, I thought it would be easy for me. Because I have everything, I've gone through everything last year. I've become a contest Toastmasters. I was a timer for some club contests. I was a ballot counter. I even become judges before. Cannot say. So I thought it would be easy for me to start up this as I have experience in all the role playing. However, initially planning stage was okay lah. Since I'm very familiar with Microsoft Excel, with my Google Sheet, all of the planning went out well. But the first thing that came into is that I oversaw the timeline, and the time when I get that, oh, I need to get my role players, is already quite late. Other clubs that have their contest 1 week later than us already get all of their role players. Only then I found that, hey, I haven't get my role players. I have to do so.
However, I have a chance to, during our club officer training, second time, to get sufficient role players from Tasi Toastmasters Club to come. So role players done, contestant done. What's next? Contest day. On contest day, the morning, okay, one day before the contest, I was very worried. I was thinking, what else can I left out? Nothing, right? Should be nothing, right? However, when I came in to this room, switch on the plug, it's not working. I switch on the mixer, it's not working. I switch on the projector, not working at all. I was like, what happened to this music? I asked Harry, a student representative, to go to find the technician, and what he told me was that the first floor is undergoing upgrading work in progress. So there's interruption in electricity. Then the technician say he will help us to solve it. Okay, then okay, I wait. What I waited is whole floor short circuit. A short circuit on this whole floor, no light, no aircon, no nothing. Everything's gone. Then I was like, how should I continue? Okay, now we go out for lunch now. Good thing is that after lunch, okay, the electricity went back. The plug is still not working, but the technician say they will be coming up later. Okay. Around 4 p.m. 2 hours before the contest. Finally, we got the electricity. We get to test on this mic. We get to test on the presentation side. We still even have time for our contestants to try use this mic on the stage. Okay, right? Sound weird at first. I know Zhi Jun might use some time to get familiar with this, because I can feel that her speech is actually not really suitable using mic. I feel like because this mic is not as good as we can get, because it's on that's what our budget can have. That's what our budget can have, including the mic that you use just now. I think it's okay. Anyhow, I think one thing that I did great during that's why it's my first experience in organizing contest in PI Toastmasters. One thing that I did great is that I'm experienced, that I'm familiar with all the job scopes. So when during role players briefing, someone asks me a lot of questions, I can answer all of them on the spot. So as I reflect on what I've done through this international speech and evaluation contest, I do go through some challenges. However, I think that it is a chance for me to grow, a chance for me to reflect on my own leadership way, my own leadership style, and what I can do better. So one thing that I think I have to improve is not only from this event, but also from the Toastmasters, is that I think I need to have more trust need to give more trust to all my teammates. Because as a director of several events, as a president, and I found that most of the time, I would rather just do everything on myself instead of passing it to my team. Because I think that I can do it better, I can do it faster. Telling the team what I want is quite time consuming. It's hard for me to explain what I really want to them. I realize that this habit is unhealthy, as it will limit the members' innovation, and they will only just follow what I say. They wouldn't have their own ideas, their own thoughts. So that's the thing that I wanted to change.
and I'm still on my way working on it. And conclusion, UMTMC ISEC 2023 is not just a contest, it is more than it. We have great speakers, we have great evaluators. Wow. And also, we have great leaders coming out from it. We have our contest Toastmasters, we make friends from others. So it reinforced the idea that all the challenges we've met is an opportunity for us to grow. So with a clear vision, we can transform every obstacle into stones towards our success. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmasters of the evening.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster Wong Yijin, Madam President. So, anyone New Year resolution is to be the contest chair for International Speech Evaluation Contest 2024 for University Malaya Toastmaster Club? Elven. Okay. So I believe that Jane is looking for a successor. So anyone has a New Year resolution related to contest chair, please approach Jane. Okay. So now I'm proud to say that the speech session, the prepared speech session has come to an end. So now I want you guys to use your judgment and integrity and scan this QR code or sli.do/umtmc to vote for the I also vote for myself. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute to vote. Is it enough, or do you want me to start? Do you need to put it? How is it? We need 3 more votes. 3 lagi. 3. Sale. 3個。1、2、3。3。冇人啊。好。送。Is it a tie? Done? Winner? Okay, we have a winner! Okay, Nicholas. Next. It's the end of the project. If you like, proceed to the evaluation session. Evaluation is something that I heard before. Evaluation is the breakfast of champion. And it will be hosted by the general evaluator, Toastmaster Sri Kugan.
Thank you very much to the Toastmaster of the evening. And we shall now move on to the next part of our meeting, which is the evaluation session. I shall now call on first the table topics evaluator to evaluate all the table topic speakers. Let's welcome, with a round of applause, distinguished Toastmaster Mano.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator and dear friend, Sri Kugan.
Excuse me.
Can I see there is two of my this one login. Because I've been trying to get out one of it. So can the admin help me to get this Veera Mano out where there is no TTE? Okay, Please, okay. Please, okay. Okay, Ken, is it? Can you? Can you get him out of the this one? Because I can't come out from here. Because if I come out both, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, Happy New Year! My resolution is to evaluate more speakers, especially the table topic session, and I've been given the privilege to evaluate 5 table topic speakers: Joshua, Sherru, Umairah, Jefri, and Zhi Jun. Okay, before I start, I just would like to say that table topic session is an opportunity to advance and improve 4 vital skills for communication and leadership. It gives you an opportunity to do that. And what are the 4 skills? Listening, thinking, organizing, and speaking. 4 skills. So the first speaker is Joshua Lim. Thing you regret doing in 2013. Joshua, you started off very, very well. You told that you are not a person who would like to regret. Yet, you go around next line saying that give a detailed explanation through personal experience for one issue that you regret. So I see there's a contradiction. You say you're not a person that you don't regret, yet you can give detailed explanation of one incident you regret. What is your strength in this one? Is slow pacing, clear articulation, and we can clearly hear your voice. Very well articulated, very good. Only that be more conscious of content. If you say something and then you contradict yourself, then the clarity will be lost. So great job, Joshua Lin. Can we give him a round of applause? Okay, thank you. The second one is Sherru. Wow, Sherru, I like your confidence. You came up. We know you are new Toastmasters, but you come up confidently spoke. You spoke very well. Articulation was there. And suddenly, you went missing. I don't see you. There's a lightning. Hey, I'm given 5 to 6 minutes. I mean, you don't start from there because my timing. Please give me time to evaluate the speakers because the earlier one I cannot count. The second. So, Sherru, I would like to invite you to take more part in table topics session, especially in our University Malaya. I see young blood, very good ideas. You know, take part and it will definitely become better. The third speaker is Umairah. Umairah, your confidence, the way you stand there in the front, we can see your confidence. You use with confidence when you speak. So your articulation clear, voice. I know you're still new and you're taking part. So what one suggestion I would like to tell you is do more. Practice will not make you perfect. Practice will make you better. So Umairah, go for it. Do more. Be more. Can we give the speaker Umairah a big round of applause? Okay, thank you. Number 4, Jefri. What food you would like to invite for countdown? Wow, Jefri, you are loud and clear. I really love your clarity of thoughts. And you are saying 1, 2, 3. Very detailed, very good, very beautiful. The way you convey your ideas, humorous, friendly, and with gusto. So only suggestion for improvement is you must have a conclusion. Ultimately, what you want to say, you just stop. You give a nice feedback, flowery, and then suddenly fizzle out because without any clear conclusion. Only suggestion for improvement. Can we give Jefri a big round of applause? Agonte Jefri, great job. The 5th speaker, Zhi Jun. Wow, you couldn't be heard clearly in the screen, but the way you communicate, I see your body language. your connection to the audience. You are a very good person who can connect with the audience, get them involved in your communication, and that is a very good leader. From the leader aspect, very good, because you link your topic, what you want to achieve into 2023, and how is Toastmasters related to this idea of becoming better and doing your resolution in the Toastmasters meeting. So in that aspect, you also went step by step. So in that aspect, where the only regret is I couldn't hear you very clearly. But from what I saw, you really were owning the space that you are given. So confident, so relaxed. And that is what we say in Toastmasters, to become better speaker, better leader. So in that aspect, it is a pleasure to evaluate 5 all young speakers. Wow, fantastic speakers. Long way to go. Great speeches. What I would like to share with you is take more part in table topic session. By participating, you become better and better. With that, thanks for the opportunity. Back to you, General Evaluator Sri Kugan.
Thank you very much to the Table Topics Evaluator. Now moving on, let's have the speech evaluators to provide the evaluation for their respective speakers. Let's start by welcoming our first speech evaluator, Toastmaster Zhi Jun.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Toastmaster Jia Xuan, congratulations for achieving your purpose statement, which is engaging with audience. What I like about your speech, first, I like about the way you engaging audience, very interesting. First, you capture our attention to your speech with asking us. You explain the Gen Z is around the 1990s and the 2000s, probably 2000, and then you ask us, how many person from the floor are Gen Z? Raise up your hand. Not you. And then you sing song about explaining, like telling us like not being lying, like I don't know song. If you're happy and you know it at your hand, like okay, I don't know song. But I feel like my attention almost 200% on capturing your speech. And second, you have a good clarity, especially you're talking. You're like, I remember it's a part like everyone has a degree, and then among 10 people, there's almost 8 people, they have bachelor's degree. And you walk out the street, you ask about the auntie, do you have any degree? Yes, I got. Uncle, do you have a bachelor's degree? Yes, I got. Something like that. I'm not good as yours, but I really like that. And perhaps it's a good example for us to learn about the clarity about acting about the like auntie or uncle. Third, what I like about is you conclude a speech by giving a lesson to all the Gen Z. What Gen Z should think about, what is the resolution for the Gen Z is, Gen Z should realize that bachelor's degree is not really things will make change about our life, and Gen Z must work on the socialize. Conclude very well. And one more thing you should perhaps you may improve on is the camera. Because I think you are sitting right because you are from online. Perhaps you are sitting and then you just show about your hand gesture like it. This is like the demo. What our physical audience see and other people see. Like that. And then talk about your palm. And then if you're happy and you know it at your friend, beep. And then I didn't see all the palm or your hand something. Perhaps you can adjust like more further. If you prefer to sit, you may adjust your seat to more further so that we can see your hand, at least see your hand. Or perhaps stand is better lah. But if you want to sit, you may move your camera a bit. Overall, you achieve your purpose statement by engaging with audience very interesting. You have a good clarity. You like your summary, like giving a lesson to the GZ, and you may work on the camera angle. That's all from me. Congratulations.
Thank you very much to Toastmaster Zhi Jun. We shall now have the second speech evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Ricky Su.
The author of 7 highly effective people says this: be considerate, be courageous. Be considerate because you want to respect other people's point of view, and be courageous because you want to express yourself and push the agenda forward. Kenneth, I see good consideration in you. First of all, you warm up the floor by asking the speakers, are you a student? And you brief everyone so that we know how the 20 minutes is going to flow. Then you ask the right questions. You summarize their answers by paraphrasing their answers. You acknowledge them by saying, cool. You show your gratitude by saying, thank you. And you have been respectful throughout because you have been listening, allowing them a lot of time to elaborate. You have been inclusive of all viewpoints and even allow the neutral position to come up. And you have not forgotten to be humorous as you laugh at yourself when you couldn't find something on your screen. You laugh at the situation when there are funny positions among the speakers. Now, I encourage you to look into being courageous. First, look at the time management. You took 2 minutes to warm up the floor. You took 6 minutes to ask them to state their position. You took 9 minutes to ask them to elaborate on their positions. And then the remaining time, 3 minutes, you have tried to reconcile them to reach a consensus that even spilled over to your 3 minute for closing. So I would like to ask you to create a sense of urgency so that you can push the agenda forward instead of letting things work out by default, which might not happen in other situations. For example, you can pick one question, like Arif question, to another person. Arif says this, so Elven, what do you say? You could make use of their concession. For example, Arif say, we better reach a consensus. Then you try to take advantage of that. If possible, even try to come up with solution yourself. And in summary, I think this has been a very relevant topic to me because on hindsight, I think better work first, then have your business. Working for people is the foundation. Working for yourself is the future. I have also learned from this that C plus C equals C. That is, with consideration plus courage equals consensus. You have done well in terms of consideration. Look into pushing the agenda forward, and then you will create win-win amicable solution.
Thank you very much to the second speech evaluator. Now can we have our final speech evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Khalid Idris.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Jane, first of all, thank you for your speech The first thing that attracted me to your speech was your speech title, because your speech title is short, concise, and direct to the point, and I immediately know what you're gonna talk about. One of the things that I like about your speech is that you effectively achieve the purpose, the objective of your speech, the purpose statement, by sharing your experience in managing the project, which is the speech contest. And your content was insightful and provided a valuable lesson for audience, including me. I also felt that your speech was well organized with a clear opening, letting me know the gist of your topic, and then followed by a structured body of speech that presented about your project management experience, and ended with a strong conclusion that summarized your key experience. So good job on that. I also like how you connect with audience by incorporating storytelling elements. You begin by introducing a relatable narrative related to your experience in managing the contest, and you also use anecdotes to illustrate challenges, such as when the projector not working and everything was not as planned. And this approach, I felt, brings your experience to life and make it into an engaging experience with the audience. Toastmaster Jane, since for area of improvements, since you're already at level 4, I wish you can practice more and not to rely on your notes by holding your phones. I felt that it hinder your connection with the audience, and you limit your eye contact and also disrupt the flow of your speech. Therefore, I'd like to suggest you to memorize the important points and practice more, because I'm sure you'll be able to present yourself as a knowledgeable and well-prepared speaker by enhancing your overall delivery without relying on your notes. The second area for improvement, since this is a hybrid meeting, while delivering your speech, I feel that it is important to be mindful of the online audience. One of them is me, your speech evaluator. Therefore, remember to look at the camera once a while to maintain a connection with the online audience, to make sure that we also feel included and engaged throughout your presentation. Overall, Toastmaster Jane, good job tonight. You achieved your speech objective. Your speech also well structured, and with the improvement of not to practice more and not to read from notes and be mindful of online audience, I'm sure you have the potential to further enhance your public speaking skills. So good job. Thank you very much. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Khalid. I shall now call on the team of co-evaluators to give us their reports. Let's start by first calling on the grammarian.
Before the Grammarian Report, can you guys please vote for the best evaluator?
Okay.
You can scan the QR code or sli.do/UMTMC. Thank you. May. Kunit, has everyone voted? 2 minutes. Or you want to skip grammarian, then I go to the next one, timer or counter first? Counter, then grammarian.
You mean go to timer first?
So GE the grammarian would like to request a 2-minute preparation. So I would suggest that the counter give the report first. Is it
Yes,
okay?
sure.
Thank you.
Yes. let's have the R counter. Jefri, Toastmaster Jefri.
All right. Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. Let me share my screen. So this is my report. Kudos to those who had 0 speech crutches. Due to time constraint, I will only highlight those with speech crutches and pause fillers. First of all, President Jane, during her opening address, she had 1 2 R's. For Toastmaster Nicholas as the TME had 4 R's. Repeated words, I'm humble, introduce the, and inappropriate interjections, so once. And Toastmaster Joshua, during his table topic session, he had 1 and repeated phrases, I am. And Toastmaster Umairah had 3 repeated words, and twice. Toastmaster Zhi Jun, during table topics, had 1 1 so, repeated words, and twice. I don't think twice. For Toastmaster Kenneth, he had 1 3 so's, repeated words, let's say twice, okay 4 times. Jane, during her project speech, she had 2 1 R, repeated words 8 off twice. And distinguished Toastmaster Veera had 2 2 so's. Toastmaster Zhi Jun, during her evaluation, she had repeated words and then twice, conclude twice. And distinguished Toastmaster Khalid had 9 and 1 R. That's all from me. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you very much to the R counter for that comprehensive report. Next up, can we have the timer to provide us with the timing report? Let's welcome Toastmaster Elven. No. Sorry, it's by Toastmaster. Give me a second, please. The timers report by, timers report by Toastmaster Elven, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, all right, okay. My slide is not so clear. Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Kugan. Now for table topics, Joshua took 2 minutes 26 seconds. Sherru took 1 minute 23 seconds. Umairah took 1 minute 27 seconds. Jefri 2 minutes sharp. And Zhi Jun 2 minutes 29 seconds. Move on to speeches. Zhi Jun 6 minutes 6 seconds. 20 minutes 44 seconds. Jane took 7 minutes 55 seconds. Move on to evaluators. Veera Mano took 5 minutes 52 seconds. Zhi Jun took 3 minutes 38 seconds. Ricky Su took 3 minutes 11 seconds. Khalid Idris took 3 minutes 23 seconds. Last but not least, for our counter, Jefri took 1 minute and 21 seconds.
Thank you very much.
The timer took 40 seconds.
Thank you very much to our timer. Finally, let's welcome Toastmaster Ikhtifar to give us the Grammarian's report.
Hello. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sri Kugan, for the kind introduction. The word of the day, resolution, has been spoken a total of 25 times, 20 by everyone in the meeting. And Nicholas said it 3 times, Jefri said it twice. So words for improvement is, I think from Joshua, he said a thing in his speech. He should have just said like an event or a time or affairs, which is more appropriately than saying that a thing. And then from our table topics master, apparently our second speaker was our third speaker. And then what is it? Good points of good words of can be considered is can answer on the spot. The quote by Beethoven, start early and do it. Master of none, specialization, expand your network. We must do things earlier. I would like to see Godzilla during the countdown. Express get to it. ICPMS and by Sherru is not only that have to be smart in education, but also have soft skills. So that's my grammarian report. Back to you, Kugan.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ikhtifar. We will now move on to the next part of our meeting, which is to evaluate the meeting as a whole. So, ladies and gentlemen, I entered this meeting today at around 7:55 p.m. And when I entered around 7:55, I saw that all the equipments were already set up on time. And before I entered, even before I entered, in the process I was entering the meeting, I could see that one of the club officers, he is already calling everybody to bring people inside the meeting to ensure that everybody is there. So there was a spirit of enforced camaraderie. Everybody was there talking with one another, you know, you're bringing the meeting to life. So I really liked this part of the meeting today. And as the meeting was about to start, all the guests were welcomed upon arrival. The presiding officer came in. She gave the opportunity for all of the guests visiting Toastmasters to come out and actually introduce themselves to the audience today. And then the transition to the Toastmaster of the evening was very properly and beautifully done. And our Toastmaster of the evening today, my, he was such an energetic person. He came in, he brought life to the meeting. So this was like a Toastmaster of the evening, like none other. I really enjoyed, I really felt the energy as our Toastmaster of the evening stepped in to the meeting today. And as our Toastmaster of the evening, he entered into the meeting. As he brought life and cheer to the meeting, he had also introduced to the guests and also to all of us about the meeting format of the University Malaya Toastmasters Club. He told us that, you know, we start with table topics, then the prepared speech, and finally the evaluation. He has beautifully explained the format of the meeting to everyone. And the role players were also given the chance to explain their roles to everybody. And the grammarian was given the opportunity to actually introduce the word of the day to everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I look at my report before the meeting and at the start of the meeting, I have only good praises for the University Malaya Toastmasters Club, except for one point, which is that our meeting didn't start on time. We started at 8:02. So never mind, if you couldn't hit 10 out of 10, it's okay. You have already hit 9 out of 10. So give yourself a round of applause. All right. Then moving on, we went to the table topic session of our meeting today. Now, our table topics master, I've known him personally. I've met him at the speech craft before. And I can tell you that the minute he was introduced as a table topics master, I knew this was going to be a very lively session. He came in with all his questions that was befitting the theme for this evening, which is touching upon New Year's resolution. And as our table topics master came in, he started off by explaining to the entire audience about how the rules of the table topic session will begin. And then he asked for volunteers. My God, he was going and he was asking everybody, the audience online, would you come? Would you like to volunteer for table topics? Then he was going physically. He was asking everybody for volunteers. He didn't just keep the table topic session for a specific group of people. He wanted the online people and the physical people and the people in person at the hall over there to participate as well. He didn't want anybody to get left behind. So I tell you, the table topics master today, he did a proper and awesome job. And one more thing, which I really found interesting about our table topics master today is the table topics masters, he really knows how to transition from one speaker to another. For example, when we have the first speaker giving his speech, before he calls out the second speaker, he does mention, he summarizes what the first speaker said in a little bit to liven the session, to cheer things up. And then only he calls in the second speaker. So I could see the transition was very smooth on the transition from one speaker to another. But of course, because we started a bit late, the table topic session, it didn't end on time. And by the time we took photo, In the agenda, it was supposed to be 8:30. But we took the photo at 8:40 and we went for a break at 8:42. So by the time we returned back to the meeting, it was already 8:47, was already behind the schedule which has been provided in the agenda. Now, after we returned from the break, I noticed one slight error, which is that the speech evaluators weren't given the chance to properly introduce the speaker. But this was already mentioned by our Toastmaster of the evening. Our Toastmaster of the evening said that, in the interest of the time, we're not going to have all the speech evaluators to introduce the speaker. So this, I think, is a point of improvement. If we are on time, if we keep track on time, then we can maximize maximize the flow of the meeting, and we can properly let the evaluators to introduce the speakers. So by the time the control was passed back to the general evaluator, it was way past 9:30. It was almost 9:30. It was supposed the floor was supposed to be passed to the general evaluator at 9:25 as per the agenda. But by the time I took control, it was already 9:32 or 9:33. So timing, ladies and gentlemen, this is something which I would like to emphasize for the upcoming meetings. Now, moving on to all of our speech evaluators today, our first speech evaluator, or rather would I say, our table topics evaluator, Toastmaster Veera Mano. He is a very, very lively person. I liked how Toastmaster Veera Mano coming in. All of our speakers, he came in, he touched on the speaker structure, whether they're delivering a good structure or not, whether they have a good conclusion or not. Toastmaster Veera Mano, sir, you are a pro in evaluating the internal parts of the speaker's speech. But sir, if I was to give you one, it is for improvements. Maybe you would also like to touch on the external parts of their speech. How is their hand gesture? How is their facial expression? A little bit more so that they can know that the speech is both external and internal as well. It works both ways to give a speech. Yeah, timer, I know the timing sequence. I know that. I'm sorry because I got it late, so I have to go on a bit. Yeah, okay. And then our first speech evaluator, Toastmaster Zhi Jun. Yeah, Toastmaster Zhi Jun. What I liked about her evaluation today is she used her speech objectives when she was evaluating the speaker. She came out, she said whether the speaker had achieved his speech objectives or not. So the speech objective was the first part of her evaluation. Only after she had touched on the speech objectives did she go on to the other part. So in this way, I believe that the speaker would have maximized, get a maximum level of evaluation, because the June, she said, your objectives have been achieved. Only then she went on to the other parts, the other areas of his speech. And when Zhi Jun was evaluating our speaker, especially for the points of improvements, she reinforced her evaluation with examples, and then she concluded everything she said for the benefit of the speaker. Now, as they say, what you say last among the speaker. So today, I think Zhi Jun did a very good comprehensive evaluation for the benefit of the speaker. However, evaluation, you cannot say the word however. So sorry. But having said that, if there are any points of improvements for Toastmaster Zhi Jun, I would say that she needs to keep track of her timing, because today her evaluation went over time a little bit. Then moving on to our next evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Ricky Su. I like how our Distinguished Toastmaster Ricky Su, his evaluation today is very encouraging. He has a way when he explains this and that. Even when he was pointing out the points, the areas for improvement, he was very encouraging. He was very encouraging, very empathetic to the speaker. He was telling the speaker how he could have done differently, this and that. He didn't say, oh, this is wrong, you should cut it off. He didn't say words like that. He was very encouraging, and he was saying how the speaker could have done it differently. So this is something I liked very much. If Distinguished Toastmaster Ricky can improvise and maximize on his evaluation, I'd suggest that maybe he could touch on the speaker's objectives a little bit, on whether the speaker has achieved his speech objectives or not. And when he was giving his conclusion to us, The conclusion by distinguished Toastmaster Ricky was, in conclusion, I like this topic is very much because it resonates with the market and so on. I would suggest that maybe he could change his conclusion by saying, in conclusion, what are the parts you liked, what are the parts you didn't like, and what was one best selling point of the speaker's speech, instead of saying what you liked about this topic and so on. If there are areas which you think the topic is very resonating, maybe we can put it immediately in the good parts of the speech. You write, this is the resonating part of the speech, and say what are the resonating parts. And then when you want to conclude, just summarize everything. Because as I said, what you say last. And finally, moving on to distinguished Toastmaster Khalid. Distinguished Toastmaster Khalid, I can see that you're a pro evaluator, sir. You really use the sandwich method for the benefit of the speaker. I saw that how you started off with the good points to the speech, and then you went on to the points of improvement, and finally, you added by saying that, you summarized everything by saying all in all, you like this and that. Maybe a little bit more, I can touch that. Perhaps you could also add a little bit by saying whether the speaker touched on his objectives or not. Maybe a little bit more, elaborate on the objectives, because this is a level 4 project, and the level 4 project is specific to delivering, to managing a successful project. So if you want to, maybe you could start off. I mean, this is my suggestion, just my 2 cents. Since this is a project specific for the managing a successful project, you could say, I would start my evaluation by touching on your speech objectives. So did the speaker really reflect on managing on reflecting on the project? And then in the sidelines, you can bring in the good parts of the speech. So very well done to all of our evaluators today. I think all of our evaluators have got a hang of the evaluation. Just a little bit of improvement here and there. Even the best speakers, there is always a room for improvement. So after attending this meeting, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think this meeting is a 8 out of 10. And if we improve the timing, we can get a 10 out of 10. So that is my challenge to the club officers of the Universiti Malaya Toastmasters Club. Thank you, and I shall now pass the floor back to the Toastmaster of the evening.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Sri Kugan, for your advice, because time is relative and time flows by very fast. And now, very fast, award ceremony. Award ceremony, first of all, best table topic speaker. Who do you think is it? 1, 2, 3, drum roll. It is. Okay. Okay, the best table topic speaker is it okay? Okay, it's Jefri.
Okay, I'll take a quick photo of myself. In 3, 2, 1.
There seems to be a bit of a technical issue.
It's okay, I'll do the cert later. I'll do the cert for myself later. All right, thanks.
I would like to continue to the next. Oh, it's here. What is
it's here. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Okay, thanks. All right.
Okay. For the next.
Okay, can move. Okay, can move.
Best prepare speech. Oh, it's loading. I see. Next. Oh, the best speaker is Sim Jia from Taiyuan Toastmaster.
In 3, 2, 1, smile.
Sim Jia.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, last but not least, the best evaluator. The best evaluator goes to Elven. Wiki Su! Wiki Su! Wiki Su! Wiki Su!
The count of 3, 2, 1, smile. 3, 2, 1, smile.
Thank you, Wikisu, for your evaluation. I would like to say, the last one, I want to give a certification of appreciation to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Sri Kugan.
In 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey, for being the virtual photographer. Next would be the end. Oh no, it's our upcoming meetings on February 19, 2024, because we'll be having an exam in University Malaya Toastmaster Club. Actually, no, it's just an exam for University Malaya students. So there'll be a 1-month break, and we'll see you on 19 February. Mark your dates. 19 February, 9 days after Chinese New Year. 19 February, online at Zoom. So if you want to join, we will post on our Instagram, or you can contact our Madam Vice President of Education. Last, I'd like to invite our presiding officer for her closing address.
Jane, can't hear you. Can't hear you. You can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay, can hear.
But try to do as loud as possible.
Which mic you use? This one.
Laptop mic.
Test. 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 Okay. Audible, Jefri?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We can ask for my New Year resolution. Okay, so first thing, get this semester as well. Second, what is it this time? Second, someone that my juniors will look up to.
Which junior?
Oh.
Okay.
Third one, okay lah, to find a boyfriend lah. Okay, this meeting adjourned.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Feel free to fill in the feedback and Q&A form. Thanks.
All right.
Once again, thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you. See you.